Nerf Wars is tomorrow. I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. It's going to be a great event, and I really want to take a little bit of time just to say thank you in the beginning of this video for what you're going to do tomorrow for the kids, the time that you're going to put in, the care that you're going to put in, the attention that you're going to give those children. It is going to make the event so much better when we really are in tune to the kids, really are there for their benefit. And I encourage you to continue to watch this video, although it might be lengthy, so that everybody can be on the same page. We all know what's going on, and that the talk can be shorter when we get here. So with that, I want to say thank you. It's going to be a really great event, but what you put into it is going to make it the greatest. Your time is absolutely valuable, and I want to thank you for it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. In the email that you've received with this link, there are a couple of things I wanted to point out for you. Please, I stress to go over these things, watch this video maybe once, maybe skip forward to the things that it's talking about, but there are two major things that you're receiving in this email, and one that you will not, which I'll show you. And one is the list of what everybody is going to be doing in their positions. Now, you're looking at the list, but you might not be able to see what's in it. You have this list in your email, and notice your name and different types of things that somebody could do. Kids Squad Kitchen games, check in, check out stage games. Those types of things are all in here. But right next to your name, you'll see that there's an X. Some people have X's in multiple places, and that just means that they have a couple different responsibilities at different times of the event, like the beginning and the end. So please pay close attention to this. Know exactly what you're there for. These yellow marks are just particular leaders of the groups of grades. And yeah, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Please take a look at this. This coincides with the schedule that we're going to be talking about. And the schedule has mostly everybody's name on it, and those who are not in and on that particular schedule just be where they're supposed to be according to where the grade groups are, the kid, whatever. You'll understand. It's pretty self-explanatory. But if you have any questions, because you might not get, I don't know, but give me a call, shoot me an email, anything I can do to answer these questions before we get to the event. Because when you get to this event, when you get here, we just want to be on. We don't want to. It's tough. Things happen, and things, unforeseen circumstances. So the more we know now, the better it is for when we get here. So, first of all, I would really like for you to be able to arrive at 5:15. And I know it's asking a lot for some people, but if you cannot make that 5:15 mark, I need to know. And the reason why that is because at 5:45, those doors are opening and kids are coming in. And according to this schedule, depending on what your responsibility is, I need to be able to cover that. And I know you'll understand that. So please let me know if you can't be there at 5:15, and indeed let me know what time you will be here so that we can plan on how to make this event work smoothly. All right, so moving on. We're going to go into the schedule just a little bit. This is also, again, it's on your email, so you'll be able to look at it. The schedule has three main parts to it, and that's going to be check-in during the event and check-out. I'm gonna go over the schedule. I'm gonna describe the event for those who haven't been in the event before. It does change a little bit every time, and depending on the location. So here we are with the schedule as far as written out, and we have check-in. It starts at 5:45 and ends at 6:30. All those kids are going to be funneled from the check-in into the auditorium. Everybody's names, mostly everybody's names, are on here. And if you're not on here and you're in a grade group, then you'll be in the auditorium. If you are on here, then it's listing to where you're supposed to be. Now at 6:30, as you can see, we have people at the registration tables up here, and grade group leaders, and everybody else, all else not listed, in the auditorium to help with kids. So we have some floaters and stuff like that. Now, during the event, 6:30 to 9:15, we have everybody who's doing grade groups. Listen here. We have the food who's going to be in the kitchen. There are some stage games going on, and there are some hallway games going on, which your name is listed there, then you will be there. If you're a floater, we'll put you where you need to be, and just please, I encourage you to be open to being in a different area. It'll make the event go much smoother. We want to make these games in the hallway really good, and I'm hoping that we have enough people for like photo booth and face painting and stuff like that. Checkout is at 9:15. And you will see here again, people are listed under the registration tables for running kids to and from the auditorium, youth room, or hallway. And as you can see there are certain age groups are going to be sitting in certain places during checkout to make it much easier for us to be able to gather those kids. When there's 200 kids in a room, it's hard to get a couple of kids out of there. Each room will be set up with a microphone, and we'll be able to call kids' names. Now, if you're in those grade groups in those rooms, then we probably only need 1 or 2 people in there. So anybody who is not in those rooms if you could please help clean, unless check-in and registration needs help running. You just need to go by this schedule. This is just a really general part of the schedule, mainly focused on before and after the main event, which is on the second page of this right here. And I mean, looking at this, it should be pretty self-explanatory here. Each grade group is going to be rotating throughout the church, and each area, it has a specific purpose to them. For instance, the auditorium is a free-for-all. The youth room is a stage games. The hallway has a couple games. The lobby has a couple games. Now, right now on here, you'll see that it says auditorium food. Now, that's subject to change. It just means that we generally have had food during food and then lobby. So I'm just trying to determine which one's the best way. It's not a big deal if we change it right at the last minute. It just means that you'll go to a different area, either it's lobby or auditorium. But just take a look at this. We will have these there. If you are a grade group leader, you are responsible for these children transferring, and everybody else is on that grade group team. You just follow the leader's cues and get the grade the people transferred on time, and you'll hear cues. There'll be a whistle, and we'll explain more about that in just a moment here. So take a look at that. Next, I'm going to just give you just a visual layout of the event, what we kind of just explained there. And then we're going to talk about some particular rules that you need to know before going into the event. That'll help everything flow well, and everybody be on the same page as far as what the kids should and shouldn't be doing. So I'm going to hold this up close. This is the first time the last time you're probably going to see it. I don't think I'm going to have one of these at the event. So here is the layout of the church. As you can see, the lobby is there, and we have, I'm not exactly sure, we're probably going to have capture the flag there, maybe some tag with bullets. We have the youth room with stage games. Here's the kitchen. As you can, this is the hallway. Yeah, hallway. And then in each of these rooms we'll have something different. And they're listed here, but it might change depending on how many people that we have helping out. So all food is going to be eaten in the breezeway in between the auditorium and the lobby, and then after that food is eaten, they're either going to go up or down depending on what we decide, but there's a free-for-all in the main auditorium. So that should be pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions, again, just email me or give me a telephone call or shoot me a text. I'll be sure to answer them for you. Now again, I ask that you please be here at 5:15. If you can be here at 5:15, please be here. Any earlier would be great too, but please let me know, because some of the questions that you might need to know, or if you haven't watched this video yet, I'd really like you to take a couple minutes beforehand to watch it. So I'm saying this, and if you're watching this video, you obviously don't need to listen to it again. So, all right, moving right along. Let's see. So I have also included inside of this email a description of what you are doing according to what was marked on that first sheet that I showed you, the listed sheet of the names that kind of look like this. But there's just a quick description of what you'll be doing on this email as well. So please read that. So we got the structure, we got the time to be there. All right. I have included with every grade group person some tools this time, and it consists of a needle nose pliers and a screwdriver, and that's just to help clear jams. If you're in a grade group, there's going to be a lot of gun jams, and that's going to be the main thing is gun jams, shooting kids, encouraging kids, getting all the kids involved and having fun. That's really what we're here to do, is get all the kids, encourage them to have fun, and to make sure that they're having fun by eliminating any barriers or circumstances that would prevent that from being so. In each area, if there's bullets on the floor and stuff like that, and you're about to transfer here, all bullets from that area have to be left in that area before the kids are allowed to transfer. So a couple minutes before the transfer, you guys are going to be cueing everybody to drop their bullets on the ground. Everybody empty out their bullets, because in stage games, there's no bullets allowed in there. So we just have to keep all the bullets in the area so that we can contain them, and it'll help for a quicker cleanup. And I don't really explain that much any further. So we're going to work with child discipline. We're just going to talk about child discipline really quick here. They're going to be a standing rule. There's no shooting in the face. Obviously, it's going to happen. Kids should have goggles on, but there's just a standing rule: no shooting kids in the face. We're going to try to make it fun for everybody, but it does happen. If there's some complaints about some kids shooting in the face, we just ask you talk to the kid who is the aggressor first, have a conversation with them, pull them aside. If they continue to do it, it's time to pull them out. Come get me, Ray Dean, or another leader that's in the lobby that does not have a specific assignment that's free. So that's with that type of child discipline. Bullying, hitting, kicking, pushing, those types of behaviors that are considered to be kind of violent and aggressive. We are not tolerating that. If there's a bully around and I need to know about it, I want to deal with it right away, we're going to hit it hard and talk to the kid and probably pull him out for bullying or name calling, just stuff like that that's really going to prevent and be a big barrier to either kids coming back or having a great time at the event. That's just a major thing, discipline for the kids. Be positive, be obedient, be respectful. Those are the three main rules that we carry through the children's ministry here for kids, and we expect it at these events too. So we want to represent this church. We want to represent God with very well, and we can do that by adhering to those three things, especially the kids. I don't really know what else to say. These are like some big things. I just try to keep on thinking of things that have happened in past events that I could share with you to make the event better. Really, I think the things that are going to make this event really good is that everybody knows what they're doing and where they're supposed to be. And if they're staying where they are supposed to be and involved with the kids, engaging the kids, get down their level, shoot with them. I mean, make it all about the kids having a great time. If our church depended on this event, if God depended on this event, make this event so the best that we could ever do by doing that. That's really all. Be here on time, please. I really appreciate that you're going to take this time. I hope you have a good time. I hope it is fun for you and something that you will remember and want to do more of in the future. Hey, with that, I just want to say have a great night. If you have any questions, again, email me. My telephone number is going to be on the email, so if you have any questions you want to text me, that's okay too. But again, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Snow is not going to be an issue, so we're going to have a good time. You guys take care. Thank you so much.